In this video we are going to talk about top 10 highly developed countries to travel. So before starting this video, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for our future updates. Number 10. Denmark. Due to its Human Development Index, HDI, score of 0.900, Denmark is classified as the world's 10th most developed country by the United Nations Development Programme, UNDP. What distinguishes Denmark as a highly developed country is that it has a modern mixed economy that is highly developed, is ranked as the 19th most developed country in the world in terms of GDP (PPP) per capita, has the highest level of income equality, is ranked highly in terms of workers' rights and economic freedom, is the most business-friendly country in Europe, has the most free labor market, has the lowest startup costs, and has a high standard of living. The average life expectancy in Denmark is 79.5 years, with men living to be 77 and women living to be 82. Number 9. Singapore. Singapore is now the 9th most developed country in the world, having risen 3 places to a score of 0.901 on the Human Development Index, a measure of economic development, HDI. The high standard of living, being ranked as the 3rd most developed country in the world by GDP (PPP) per capita, which is $64,584, having a global and diverse economy that is primarily based on trade and manufacturing, having high income inequality, excellent health care, perfect education, a competitive and innovative economy, having the 2nd most free economy, having low corruption, having a low unemployment rate, and being ranked as the 4th most developed country in the world are the primary reasons for ranking Singapore among the highly developed countries. Number 8. Canada. The Human Development Index, HDI, gave it a high score of 0.902, ranking it as the 8th most developed country in the world. Canada is ranked 9th in the world by GDP (PPP) per capita, with a total of $44,656 in GDP (PPP) and estimated average life expectancy of 81 years, one of the most advanced and largest economies in the world, a high quality of life that is completely satisfactory for its people, is the happiest country in the world, has economic freedom, and is one of the most educated countries in the world. Canada is ranked 9th in the world by GDP. Number 7. New Zealand. It is ranked as the 7th most developed country in the world based on its Human Development Index, HDI, score of 0.910, which places it as the 7th most developed country in the world. New Zealand is ranked 30th in the world in terms of GDP (PPP) per capita, with a figure of $30,493. The country has a high quality of living with a life expectancy of 80.2 years for men and 84 years for women, according to the United Nations Development Programme. The contemporary and developed economy of this country is built mostly on tourism, wine, meat, and dairy goods, and the country boasts one of the freest markets in the world, according to the World Bank. Number 6. Germany. By using the HDI, Germany received a score of 0.911, placing it as the world's 6th most developed nation. Germany has an average life expectancy of 80.19 years, with men living an average of 77.93 years and women living an average of 82.58 years. Based on GDP (PPP) per capita, which is predicted to be $41,248 per capita, it is the 16th most developed country in the world. In addition to having the world's 4th largest economy, Germany ranks 3rd in terms of both imports and exports of goods, operates under the principles of a social market economy, and has an exceedingly high standard of life. Germany's healthcare system is widely regarded as the world's oldest universal system, having been in place since the Middle Ages. Number 5. The United States of America. You may have assumed that the United States was highly ranked on the list of the most developed countries in the world, but unfortunately, this is not the case. The United States is only ranked 5th on the list due to its score of 0.914 on the Human Development Index, which indicates that it is in the 5th percentile, HDI. Because of its GDP (PPP) per capita of $54,980, and its total life expectancy of 78.4 years, the United States is rated as the sixth most developed country in the world, according to GDP. Other countries on this list have life expectancies that are higher than the United States. Because of its high productivity and plentiful natural resources, the United States has the world's most populous national economy, which is characterized by an affluent and capitalist mixed economy. Despite the fact that the United States is one of the world's major manufacturers, the percentage of people living in poverty in this country is projected to be 14.5% of the total population. Number 4. Netherlands. Netherlands Holland Tulip Festival Michigan 1280x1024 Netherlands Tulip Festival in Michigan. Tourism in Amsterdam and the Netherlands Package 656 Tourism in Amsterdam and the Netherlands. Human Development Index, HDI, scores of 0.915 place it as the world's fourth most developed country, behind only the United States and Germany. Besides that, Netherlands is the 12th richest country on the planet in terms of GDP, PPP, per capita, with a $42,586 GDP per capita. The country also has a long life expectancy of 83.21 years for females and 78.93 years for males, as well as economic freedom and a high quality of life, and its citizens are extremely happy, as the country is ranked as the fourth happiest country on the planet. The developed economy of the Netherlands is heavily reliant on foreign trade, and as a result, the country's economy is seen as being extremely open in nature. Number 3. Switzerland. The Human Development Index, HDI, gave it a high score of 0.917, allowing it to be recognized as the third most developed country in the world. Switzerland has a GDP, PPP, per capita of $47,863, making it the 8th richest country in the world in terms of GDP. Men have an average life expectancy of 80.4 years and women have an average life expectancy of 84.7 years. In addition to being renowned for having a wealthy, powerful, and high-tech economy, Switzerland is also considered to be the world's most expensive country to live in, as well as having low business corruption, high economic competitiveness, economic freedom, an extremely low unemployment rate, and a high standard of living. Number 2. Australia. The Human Development Index gave Australia a score of 0.933, which places it as the second most developed country in the world according to the index, HDI. When measured in purchasing power parity, PPP, per capita, Australia is ranked 10th in the world, with a $44,346 GDP. Male life expectancy in Australia is predicted to be 79.5 years, while female life expectancy is estimated to be 84 years. As a result of its developed and large economy, Australia is one of the wealthiest countries in the world. It provides high incomes, a high quality of life, excellent education and healthcare, as well as economic freedom, and its economy is based on telecommunications, manufacturing, banking, and mining. Number 1. Norway. This is the country with the highest level of development on the planet. Because to its high score of 0.944 on the Human Development Index, HDI, it is rated among the world's most developed countries on the list of highly developed countries. By GDP, PPP, per capita, Norway ranks 4th in the world with $55,398. The life expectancy in this country is very high, with males living to an average age of 80 years and females living to an average age of 84 years. In terms of living standards, Norway is one of the world's top performers, boasting a flawless universal healthcare system and being the world's largest producer of natural gas and oil, barring the Middle East. Norway is also the world's largest producer of natural gas and oil, barring the Middle East. Natural resources such as minerals, natural gas, petroleum, hydroelectricity, fresh water, and seafood are the foundation of the Norwegian economy, which is based on the country's large reserves. Norway also offers a high standard of living, a low unemployment rate, and democracy, having previously been ranked as the most democratic country in the world. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.